So let's say I was required to simplify these. So part A here, we've got 2 root 3 times 8 root 3. Now in much the same way as you would simplify with algebra, when we worked through this before, we looked at multiplying the coefficients together first, and then we worked with the algebra. Okay, so we're going to do exactly the same thing here. So the first thing I'm going to do is do 2 times 8, which is 16. And then I've got root 3 times root 3, which is 3. And so 16 lots of 3 is equal to 48. And so this is equal to 48. Now, for B, you can go about that in exactly the way that I've just done it. Or if you recognise that some of the surds that we're working with can actually be simplified first, that might save you some bother. Okay? So, I would be looking at this going, root 8, I can simplify that because I know that a square number that goes into 8, namely 4. So I can write this as 2 lots of, now the root 8 is square root of 4 times 2, which is 2 root 2. So that simplifies to 2 root 2. Now I've still got the times 4. Now how about the root 40? Okay, is there a square number that goes into 40? Okay, now there is, okay, 4 goes in, 16 doesn't, okay, so 4 is the largest one that I can actually fit in, so I'm going to have to think about that as a square root of 4 times 10, which is 2 root 10, so 2 root 10, okay? Right, so let's tidy this. So I've got 2 times 2, 4, times by 4, 16, times by 2, 32. Then I've got this root 2 times root 10. Now root 2 times root 10 is root 20. Okay? Right. Now, this could be simplified a little bit further because there's a square number that goes into 20, namely 4. So root 20 I can write as the square root of 4 times 5, which is 2 root 5. So this is 32 lots of 2 root 5. And so I've got 32 times 2, which is 64, and I've got the root 5. So this simplifies down to 64 root 5, and you would need to be able to show those stages to get there.